All right, new season, another hunter. I feel like we're getting a bunch of these new hunters lately. Hullabaloo, Goatman. Kind of feel like we need a break, but this one looks very interesting because no chip damage. Looks like she's got a bunch of Jolly Ranchers in that little basket, and she could maybe switch between chucking those Jolly Ranchers or maybe chucking those rocks. My bet's on the Jolly Ranchers. But yeah, Priest is getting a run for her money right now, and Anne is getting a run for her money as well. I mean, she did it first. But just reading her ability a bit, it looks like you need to absorb material from your surroundings, so maybe map dependent. When she's using those vines, her speed is reduced by like 50%, so it sounds like you need to use those at pallets or when you're like really close by just to kind of, break chase. Bringing fast pallet break is going to be ideal for her. And now we have the Bane power over here. She's got a little bit of everything, and I know people are going to be very pissed off. I'm just kind of curious of what the cooldown is going to be, because her chase is very strong. Doesn't really seem strong in map pressure, or maybe camp. It all depends, I guess, on how you use her power, but I mean, the pro players will figure it out. The metal affinity looks really good and something you might want to get as fast as possible. I think insolence might be key to bring for her. It's kind of like Wu Chang, where you just want to have his full presence to help. I mean, like, she even has the attack range of Wu Chang here at full presence, which is insane. Right out of the gate, she's going to be really, really strong. So there's going to be some adjustments when she releases to the public. I believe, just like Goatman and Hullabaloo, she will be nerfed, obviously. I mean, can't keep all the hunters strong forever, but it's good to have a strong hunter. I mean, I'm a hunter main, so I'm a little biased. But she looks really good, and if she wins the deduction star, it's going to be really interesting seeing, like, the Witch of the Forest for Hansel and Gretel as a skin, so that'll be really fun to see. I doubt you'll get the votes this time, but who knows? Who knows? I'll be throwing a few votes in myself. Yeah, look at that freaking vine. Like, where are you going? Look at, there's a counter right there. Just hide behind the pallet. You know, drop the pallet. Like, you gotta find your way to kind of kite. Because I'm already seeing a lot of people saying, "How am I supposed to kite this?" It's the same thing I've heard with like Bonbon and Gamekeepers. Like, you just hear it with every hunter. Like, how are you supposed to kite this? And you always find a way. I remember when Hermit was announced and they showed his abilities. People were saying he was going to be the most OP hunter, and you hardly see him in like Koa or any tournaments. So we just have to wait and see. I think if I, just going off what I'm seeing, I would have to rank her with like Night Watch, just because you have to, manage your resources and also read the chase and how well it's going to go. But aside from the new hunter, there's going to be some map changes and changes to survivors and hunters. You're going to be nerfing Arms Factory, which is always welcome because that was one of the most survivor-sided maps. I always hated ranking that map, I swear. And yeah, they're going to be nerfing it a bit, so it's a little bit good right there. They're going to be changing Moonlit, and I believe Lakeside I saw some changes as well. They have like a little mini shack there. Looks very good, so yeah, those changes are always welcome. My last 2 cents is on the buffs for the hunters. Not so much about nerfing the hunters, or sorry, buffing the hunters. Nerfing was already foreseen with like Hullabaloo and Goatman, and they're like the most picked, and they're doing really well in tournaments. So, and also a lot of a lot of people hate going against them. So changes don't seem too bad. They're still going to be, really, really good, but Wu Chang buff is really good with the extended attack range. And who else? Gamekeeper's getting, his 20% like his little earthquake or tremor, whatever you want to call it, like his little fear shock whenever he slams into something. The survivors, I think, are going to be getting like 20% more speed reduction just for a short time. So I know they nerfed it a bit, but I guess they're bringing it back. I have to see the numbers again, but yeah, he's getting buffed, and Bonbon is getting super buffed. He's gonna be the Camp King again, bringing fast chair timer with his bombs, and I would say just bring a patroller. people were saying that he did not need a buff. No, honestly, he did. He was very mid-tier hunter, especially since they took away the stagger with the bombs. You used to just interrupt the save by chipping them, and they took that away. So he kind of just fell off after they took that, and he needed a little buff. And buffing the camping was something I did not expect. I thought they were going to buff his chase, but buffing the camping is new, very new. You don't see that a lot in hunters getting buffed. But that's all I really have for today. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. You know, like and subscribe if you liked it, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, see you guys all in the manor.